high school years. There's Tyson's Corner back there. We're gonna stop by a big movie theater my friend Matt used to work at. And yeah, people drive fairly insane around here.
Thank you.
Also, as we get a little farther up, let's start pointing out these big office buildings that are unmarked, but they're like CIA office houses. Yeah. Not all the CIA stuff is in the CIA compound. Most of it's just in big unmarked office buildings out here. Over there's Wolf Trap. Very strange name for a performing arts center out in the woods. There's also Wolf Trap Nursery and all this other stuff. I thought it was kind of insulting to have Wolf Trap put on The Lion King. And they did for a couple of years. But if this was the afternoon, this would be a hellish drive. Right now, it's pretty pleasant. Walking through the woods here is fun, interesting. Of course, these are the same kind of woods where they filmed the Blair Witch Project. So if that movie freaked you out, well, this will probably freak you out too. Lofn, do you have any comments?
Nope. I think it's pretty.
It is very pretty.
I didn't watch the Blair Witch Project.
You didn't miss much. See those woods out there? See them?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wander around them for a few hours and pretend to be scared. You got a camera already. Yeah, that's all. Well, singing a bunch of public domain songs that you don't have to pay any money for. Seriously. There's no soundtrack per se, but they would just break into spontaneous song of like Jimmy Crack Corn and I Don't Care and you know, stuff like that. It was kind of annoyingly funny. The only part of that movie that was really actually creepy is when they went to an old abandoned house that's out in the middle of the woods. And out here, when you go out into the woods, every so often, you'll run into an abandoned house. I mean, something from colonial era that's just been sitting there rotting. And it's hard to say if anyone owns it. There's no roads leading up to it. It's just an old, really creepy, crumbling, rotting, abandoned house. It's like, holy crap. What is that? That is like a 150-year-old house that's fallen into disuse about 100 years ago.
Jeez.
Apparently a lot of people out here, in addition to urban exploring, they like to map out those locations too. Of course, it's hard to find because the forests around here tend to be trackless. In other words, it's all kind of gently rolling hills everywhere. There's no real creeks. There's no real mountains. There's too many trees to see any landmarks. It's really easy to get lost in these woods. That's why when I was in the Army, they'd take us out to woods like that with GPS things, and we'd have to use that to get around. It was navigation class. Oh, and if Chubbo is watching, this might be the heart of white people stuff that you know and love so much. I can illustrate it pretty well, too, honestly. With a fun statistic. The state of Virginia has the most personalized license plates out of any state in the Union.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Stuff like that. I've seen, like, number one lawyer. Often. Stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know, crap like that. We still have about half an hour, 45 minutes of driving.
Okay. I'm gonna turn this off.
Okay.
Say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Where are we?
We're at a Roy Rogers in Leesburg, Virginia. It's a bit like an Arby's with fried chicken. It's an odd place. But they've got birch beer, which is awesome.
All right.
Yeah, it's high school. Wouldn't you know? The overprotective rule picky knick-knacks wouldn't let us visit. Just visit. Visit teachers. Talk to people.
Ugh.
Nothing. Used to be able to.
Suck.
This is practice fields. Looks like batting cages, I guess. Over there's the cafeteria. Actually, no, that's the auditorium. Like the basketball place. Around here we have some of the shops. Yeah, I can't go in, but I can certainly drive around. Yeah, like over there, you see the events on the top. Those are just like the shop class stuff. Over here's the weight room. Crappy little thing. There's the little carts that they ride around on. They have some more supplemental stuff here. There's a bit more classrooms. I forget what was in there. I think it's the boiler room. Over there's one of the hangouts. One of the places the kids run off to smoke. There's some more classrooms. This is the, in this wing, this is the new wing. They have, more like your history, your psychology class. Art classes are at the very, very end, as far away from the rest of the school as possible. Yeah.
That's crazy.
And that classroom right over there is the SPED classroom. Also the German. We'd come out here and like do German stuff. And if you look, you could walk for lunch right over to just that shopping center. It's right across the little field.
That one?
Yeah.
Straight across?
There's a McDonald's within sight. Very short walking distance. So a lot of the older kids especially will just, they don't have to go to the school cafeteria. This is the teacher's parking lot. They viciously tow anyone who parks here. Although from the looks of it, they've expanded it out a bit. It used to be smaller. A lot of trucks like that around here. It's an odd school in general because you get a lot of hicks, but also a lot of like rich kids. So it's not uncommon to see like Beamers parked next to mud-covered pickups. And over there's some sort of silo thing that's, it was empty when I was here too.
Where? Oh, over there?
Yeah, some sort of farming complex. Like a threshing room floor or something. I don't know. And there's the routing path. That's pretty much high school. It's not very big, honestly. I'm glad they haven't expanded it out and made it super huge like they have some new places. I mean, that's about... I had about 150 in my graduating class. Graduating classes for the freshmen when I was there was about 2,000. It looks like they stayed about the same with that. Which ain't too bad. Now...
I like the song.
There's a little shopping center. I wonder if the food dog's still open. No, it is not. There's a store here called Food Line, but the symbol they use for the line